where he's just like, you should have done karate, and I'm like, what the fuck do you want from me?
I used to do karate, Jacob.
Really?
Yeah,
You could show me some kicks, and then my dad would be proud of me.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You never watched Cobra Kai?
Ah, fuck, I did. I think when I was like 10. I don't remember what it was about.
No, you didn't watch Karate Kid?
No.
It's a spin-off of Karate Kid.
Okay, I think I've heard about this. I didn't care enough about either of them to. There's so many movies that I haven't watched, man. I watched The Godfather like on a plane back to the US, and I was just like, every single like woman in that movie is just retarded. That's what I kept thinking all throughout. I didn't get the
Yeah,
hype for any of it, really.
I don't get the hype for that movie either.
Yeah. It's just
It's
like,
never
oh, it's
been
the
one of my
best movie
favorites.
ever. It has Al Pacino, it's Squeak and like, okay, like I've seen these actors in like a million other movies that were released after The Godfather because I wasn't born in fucking 1950. Like I know who these guys are already. Like this is not like the greatest collab of my life because I've seen them in movies too. I've seen fucking Robert De Niro. Is Robert De Niro in The Godfather?
He's in The Godfather Part 2
Yeah. I've seen fucking Robert De Niro in that movie Limitless with the other guy. Limitless movie.
with Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, with with Bradley Cooper it just popped up.
I've
Bradley
never
Cooper.
seen that one, but
Yeah,
I
he's
know.
in that movie with Bradley Cooper, and it's just like it's whatever. Like I've seen these guys in like random ass cinema before. Do you think I'm just gonna like goon my eyes out thinking about him in a movie that released
Goon
50
your
years
eyes
ago?
out?
I don't know, bro. Like I like get
You mean
super
gouge?
overly excited. What? Not gouge. I was combining the words gouge my eyes out and gooning to like illustrate just how obsessed
Uh,
people are with this kind of rhetoric. I don't know. Let me be creative with the English language here. I'm the author. That's what I'm supposed to
you
be
know, a
doing.
good. You know, a good Italian actor,
What? Who? Lu.
Joe Pantoliano, or
Okay.
however you say his last name, Pantoliano. They call him Joey
Joe
Pants.
Pantoliano. Okay. American
Now that's
actor.
an actor.
The Goonies.
From
Risky
dude from
Business.
Sopranos.
The
Sopranos,
Matrix.
dude.
La
Richie
Bamba.
from
And I'm
Sopranos.
reading his movies. I know that he was in The Sopranos. I see him. I see his little like mugshot. Obviously. That's the same guy. I remember. But no, I'm talking about.
Dude,
I'm reading his Wikipedia page to see what else he was in.
on Letterbox, the real bros use Letterbox.
Yeah, this was Ralphie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ralph was
A
a
movie that I
Ralph was a crazy character, dude.
Ralph is one of the best characters I think in the show.
Really.
Yes, he's one of my personal favorites. He's a terrible person. I think he is one of, if not the worst person in that show.
Really.
Like, he's somehow worse than Tony.
I don't think so. I think Tony is a piece of shit just because he allows all this to happen.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because he does allow it to
But
happen.
like
But
Ralph is
I
meant
mean,
to be a piece of shit. Like
yeah, but
that's his character.
Ralph like basically Ralph like has killed girls though, like random girls from the club. Like I just don't see Tony doing that.
That's true. Well,
Maybe he's
because he's
worse.
like a
Maybe he's
psychopath.
worse in a different way.
That's what he's you know, that's what his thing is, I guess. Like he's like meant to be like a piece of shit. That's what
Yeah, but then
Well,
he got
he
like
did beat
fucked
that
by
girl
Janice, bro.
he did beat that girl Tracy.
He did beat her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he got fucked by Janice, bro.
Man.
I feel like Janice was the real villain of that show.
Janice? Well, Janice was I don't know. That joke
Oh,
about Janice,
dude.
dude. That joke.
What joke?
The joke where they're sitting at the table and the guy that wasn't about
That
Janice.
wasn't about her. That
My
wasn't
my
about her.
mind is melting. I haven't seen this show in ages. I'm sorry.
That was about the other guy, the one
Yeah.
guy's wife,
Yeah,
who was
yeah.
real fat. Yeah.
Yeah. Janice was a piece of work though.
Yeah. I recently watched this
Ralph
movie though. What made
disrespected the Bing, bro.
Yeah, he disrespected a lot of things.
He disrespected fucking yeah.
But I recently watched this movie Bound that he was in by the Wachowskis,
That's the
and
same guys that made. Oh my god, I wasn't supposed to say. That's the same people that made the Matrix, right?
well, yeah, they're transgender.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, oh, I fucked it up. I didn't even like my brain wasn't even processing them. I don't even know that much about them. Yeah, that's the same people that made the Matrix, right? Freudian
Correct,
slip
correct.
there.
So they made this movie Bound before The Matrix, which Joe Pantoliano is also in The Matrix. But I watched this movie Bound at school, and it's like, dude, he is so good in it. Like he is just so good at being like this like everyday man who's just like you think he's everyday man, but then he's just a psychopath. Like he's just insane. And at first, like first when you meet him, he's just like, okay, whatever guy. And then like as it goes on, it's just like, oh, this guy's like crazy. And you just get scared of him, not because of his like presence, but just because of like not like his physical presence, but you get scared of just like, what is this guy gonna do next? Like at any moment, this guy can just like blow someone's head off or his own. And yeah, great character in that. And then also he's in the new limited series Wonder Man.
Mm-hmm.
And have you heard of Wonder Man?
No.
Okay, Wonder Man is actually a Marvel project, but it's one of those things where like I can see Marvel fans not liking it and outside fans that are not fans of Marvel actually liking it because there's like 10% superhero stuff and 90% like trying to achieve your dreams, chase your dreams, being a creative and your family and friends, mentors around you not understanding like what that means. They don't understand you. They don't understand what you want to achieve, and finding someone who does understand that and another creative and having a bond with them and trying to accomplish your goals together. And it's they're actors trying to make it, and it's created by Marvel. So it's like this super odd random thing. But I binged the show and it's actually really great.
Yeah. So it's a movie about how people just don't understand the grind, right?
Well, it's a show, but no. It's just about like not understanding like creatives and like or like having troubles with your family because there's like a whole subplot about his family not really getting what he wants to do and just like having this drive for it to be in a creative field. So yeah, it's good though.
Okay. Dude,
And Joe Pantoliano is in it kind of as a joke character, and they talk about how he was in Baby's Day Out. You ever heard of that movie?
No, I've never heard of it.
It's
what is Baby's Day Out?
It's like this. It was actually made a year after Bound, and it's actually no, 2 years before Bound. Actually, my bad. And
yeah, you're bad.
It's about a baby that just it's kind of like this like odd like mix of like green screens and CGI of this baby like just crawling around New York City.
Uh-huh.
And I mean that's pretty much the movie, bro. So
1994 American adventure comedy film. The 9-month-old son of socialites lives in a mansion and is about to appear in the social pages of a newspaper. The film centers on a wealthy baby's abduction by three criminals, his subsequent escape and adventure through Chicago while being pursued by these criminals.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they really have a way of just making like the darkest shit possible and do comedies in this country, don't they?
Yeah, recently I watched that movie
That's a
Wedding.
fucking terrible idea for a movie. Somebody just being like, "Hey, dude, we should make this movie about like a little 3-month-old child being kidnapped for ransom, but like it's gonna be like really funny. Trust me." Like,
Well, it is funny though because it's just like it's like funny
is
like
it
a Home Alone.
like does it have a Home Alone vibe? That's what I was gonna ask.
Yes, but it's even funnier because it's like the baby doesn't know what he's doing. You know what I mean?
Okay. Whereas Kevin
He
is a
doesn't
little
know.
fucking smart ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Home Alone is not really like, dude, I recently watched that. That movie is not as just like lighthearted and as funny as everyone remembers.
No. It's pretty dark.
It's actually a pretty yeah. I mean, it's actually a pretty upsetting film at some parts.
Yeah.
And the whole like thing that everyone remembers with like the traps doesn't happen until late into the movie.
I can't believe that Kieran Culkin is his brother.
Yeah, I mean, there's another one too. What's the other one?
I don't know. I don't keep up with the Culkins.
Dude, did you see how that woman actually, Catherine O'Hara from Home Alone, passed away?
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
wasn't thinking of like Home Alone. I was thinking of
Well,
Schitt's Creek because I saw her in Schitt's Creek.
you watched Schitt's Creek?
I watched all of Schitt's Creek. Yeah.
Dude, I watched it when I was really young, and then
Really.
like in middle, yeah, like in middle school, and then like as the new seasons came out, I just lost interest.
No, I watched all of it. It's an interesting show. One thing that I very clearly remember from that show is spoiler alert, it's for any people who haven't seen Schitt's Creek. There's a scene of where the gay character sleeps with a female character, one of the main supporting casts, and they're both just like, "Ooh, oh, that was a mistake," and it's never talked about again. It's just played off as a
Huh.
bit. And for the rest of the show, I sat watching there, and I'm just like, it's so fucking weird that the gay character was just like sleeping with one of the main girls for like one episode, and they just sort of put that in there for no reason whatsoever, and I'm just sort of supposed to forget about that. That's the one piece of writing that I was like really weird about. But like the general concept of the series is
I
like
mean,
nice. It's like rich people being forced to adapt to poor people, and the characters are well written and funny. Like it's an okay show, but it clearly tries to like pull at some strings that it just doesn't. It can't do that.